Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Schlentz Gym on the campus of Brookline High School in Brookline, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's Division I high school varsity girls basketball contest between the visiting Raiders of Wellesley High School and the hosting Brookline High Warriors. The Warriors riding high off of a 7-game win streak, including 2 wins against top 10 opponents last week. Both payback for earlier season losses. They beat Framingham on the road last Tuesday, 56-44, led by a season-high 31 points and 8 three-pointers from Gianna Bryant. And then last Friday, against local rival Newton North, it was Margot Mattis's turn to set a new season high. She finished with a whopping 37 points to help lead the Warriors past the Tigers 81-60 in what turned out to be Brookline's highest scoring game so far this season. Not bad for a team that didn't score in the first 4.5 minutes of the game. And now here they stand. Brookline surprisingly has not moved in the power rankings in the MIAA. They are still 6th in the league ratings. Newton North still ahead of them, although only by 1 spot now, as the Tigers move down from 4th to 5th in the rankings following their loss to Brookline. The visiting Wellesley Raiders coming into this one with an 8-8 overall record and ranked 19th in Division I in the MIAA power rankings. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the roster for the visitors coming in today. Going in order of jersey number for the Wellesley Raiders, first off we have a freshman, number 2, Shay Welburn. Another freshman, number 3, Abby Beggins. A senior, number 10, Sydney Moore. A senior captain, number 11, Kate Morrow. A senior, number 12, Peyton Defina. A senior, number 13, Caroline Thornton. A senior, number 14, Annie Leonard. A sophomore, number 15, Avery Moore. A senior captain, number 20, Allie Jones. A freshman, number 21, Shannon Welburn. A junior, number 22, Bianca Horner. A senior, number 23, Erica Huang. A sophomore, number 24, Laura Girouard. A freshman, number 25, Tara Battaglino. And a sophomore, number 34, Jaden Wigneswarren. Head coaches of the Wellesley High girls basketball team are Steve Balter and Jen Berkowitz. Now let's move over to the other side of the court. Let's read off the roster for the hosting Brookline High Warriors. Again, going in order of jersey number, first off, we have a sophomore, number 1, Olivia Zanini. Next, a senior captain, number 12, Talia Thompson. A senior, number 14, Delaney Costello. A senior captain, number 15, Faith Rothstein. A senior, number 20, Jenna Lazowski. A sophomore, number 21, Olivia Matarazza. A senior, number 22, Iris Liebman. A junior, number 23, G.G. McMahon. A senior captain, number 24, Gianna Bryant. And a senior captain, number 30, Margot Mattis. Head coach of the Brookline High girls basketball team is Kendall Jones, with assistant coaches Jacob Page and Serena Smith. There's the horn. We're about to get pregame stuff underway. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan at Schlentz Gym, and you are watching Brookline High basketball. tries throwing inside, deflected by Thompson, intercepted by Mattis. Mattis throws a dart to Bryant. Bryant hits the fast break lay-in. Gianna Bryant letting it fly from 3. She's got 18 now, and she saves that one. That one stayed in bounds, and Mattis gets the layup. Passes out to Sherrick. Sherrick drives in, blocked by McMahon. Thompson surveys, dribbles in, kicks it out. Rothstein from the top, swish! Rotondo throws a pass, broken up, stolen by Mattis. Mattis running the floor. Backhand pass to Thompson. Fast break layup in style. Gonna have to start calling her Magic Margot here with plays like that. All right, PA announcer has taken over, and soon we will get starting lineups, national anthem, and opening tip-off. First starting lineup for Wellesley. First off, among the starters, number 2, Shea Welburn. Next, number 14, Annie Leonard. Number 20, Allie Jones. Next up, number 24, Laura Girouard. And lastly, number 25, Tara Battaglino.
Now the starting lineup for your own team, Brookline Warriors. At guard, number 15, Faith Rothstein.
First starter for Brookline, number 15, Faith Rothstein. Next up, number 20, Jenna Lazowski. Number 23, G.G. McMahon. Number 24, Gianna Bryant. And lastly, number 30, Margot Mattis. That was the singing of our national anthem. You know, a few early hiccups with the PA mic, but overall, I would still say strong performance from the vocalist there. Starting for Brookline today, we have 4 of the usual suspects: Rothstein, McMahon, Bryant, and Mattis. And then starting again for the 3rd straight time, Jenna Lazowski in place of injured senior co-captain Talia Thompson. Thompson suffered a concussion and has missed the past couple of games. She is dressed as if she's going to play today. They might be like just easing her back into the roster, so we might see her coming off the bench today. I don't know, but certainly something interesting to watch for. And then meanwhile for Wellesley, a very young starting lineup. Among them, Shea Welburn, Annie Leonard, Allie Jones, Laura Girouard, and Tara Battaglino. So 2 freshmen and a sophomore and 2 seniors in the starting lineup for the Raiders. Opening tip-off coming. It's going to be Battaglino versus Mattis. Here we go. The tip is ultimately recovered off the ricochet by Gianna Bryant. First possession to Brookline. Mattis throws it down low, finds McMahon, who lays it in for 2. That was like a pass to the end zone on a fade route. Perfect touch on that pass from Mattis, and great catch and shoot by McMahon. Battaglino throws it to the corner to Leonard. Leonard running baseline, throws a pass across. Now one up top, gets away from Girouard. She manages to keep it and pass it to Leonard. Now over to Battaglino. Battaglino running in, tries an extra pass. It's collected and laid up for 2. That's number 20, Allie Jones, with the first points of the day for Wellesley. Mattis dribbling, and it's poked loose, but out of bounds, but relentless on-ball defense from the freshman, Shea Welburn. Brookline's got to be careful to not look past this opponent. They may be young, they may be lower in ranking, but you can't look past them. Long 2 from McMahon, no good. Rebound tipped and recovered by Jones. Given now to Welburn. Welburn walks it up, throws it over to Leonard on the wing. Leonard sees a lane, runs in, throws a pass out. 3-ball attempt from Jones is no good. Rebound by Mattis. Mattis running the floor in transition, swings it over to Rothstein. Rothstein throws down low to McMahon, who throws it back out to Mattis. Mattis fires for 3. No good. Rebound by Leonard. Leonard dribbling to her right, gives it over to Welburn. Welburn starts running in, kicks it out to Battaglino. Battaglino runs in, goes for a floater, banks it in, and draws the defensive foul. Lazowski trying to get set to draw a charge, but just didn't have the timing on that one. And Battaglino will go to the line for an and 1. Our first comment in the live chat from Ernest Hughes IV, a very simple, let's go, ladies. I encourage anyone who's got anything to say so in the live chat. As Battaglino hits the and 1, a 5-2 lead for Wellesley. Bryant slings it over to Rothstein. Rothstein dribbles across, now gives up top to Mattis. Mattis gives over to Bryant. Bryant thought about the shot, decided against it, and draws a reach-in foul by Welburn. You can already tell the freshman starter is going to be very aggressive with her on-ball defense, but that could potentially backfire if her foul count gets up. Bryant running in, crossing up, dribbling across, steps back, thought about the shot, decided against it, gives out to Mattis. Mattis dribbles, hits a wall, lost the ball, and it's recovered by Welburn. Running on the fast break, slings a pass over to Leonard. Leonard dribbling in, kicks it out to Battaglino. Battaglino looking around, dribbles in, layup, hits it. Tara Battaglino proving why she's getting the start as a freshman. She's got 5 points already. Rothstein dribbling, starts running in, slings it across to Lazowski, and Lazowski travels. Welburn walks it up. Dribbles to her left, hands off to Leonard. Leonard throws up top, now down low to an open Battaglino. Blocked by Bryant, but a foul. Almost a clean block by Bryant, but, you know, I think she caught some of her arm there on the follow-through, and so the foul is called. Battaglino off on the first free throw. That is Bryant's first personal foul, second team foul. Battaglino will have one more shot. And she misses them both. Rebound taken by Mattis, thrown up for Bryant. Bryant dribbling, driving in, throws a pass along the baseline to Rothstein, now out to Lazowski. Lazowski picks up her dribble, throws down low to McMahon. McMahon going up, gets blocked, no foul. Recovered by Battaglino and thrown to Leonard, who got the block. Leonard driving in, lost the ball, but manages to bounce it over to Girouard. Girouard getting trapped in the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds by Mattis. Girouard inbounds to Welburn. Welburn dribbling, hands off to Girouard, now throws to the corner to Welburn, running baseline, floater, no good, own rebound, but she's smothered by defenders, and it's taken away by Lazowski. Thrown up to Mattis. Mattis running in transition, Euro step, draws the defensive foul, and gets the rim roll. Good instincts on the moves by Mattis, recognizing her defender's feet were not set and using that Euro step to bang into the body there, but unlucky rim roll on the free throw there, and it will be 7-4. Welburn holding it on the wing, throws it over to Battaglino. Battaglino with 5 points already as she throws it over to Welburn. Welburn forced to pick up her dribble, throws it to Battaglino. Battaglino from the corner runs baseline, blocked by McMahon, recovered by Lazowski, thrown up to Bryant. Bryant crosses over, lefty, no good, rebound McMahon, put back, no good, rebound by Jones. Pass almost stolen by Bryant, but it's recovered by Welburn. Welburn dribbling across, throws a pass over to Girouard. Girouard throws to a cutting Jones, kicks it out to the corner to Battaglino. Battaglino gives back to Jones. Up top to Welburn. Welburn sees a lane, drives in, kicks it out to Leonard in the corner. Leonard runs in, throws a pass, intercepted by Bryant. Bryant off to the races, throws it over to Rothstein. Rothstein, awkward layup, but she hits it. Great steal, great find by Bryant, and a good finish by Rothstein to get her first points of the day. Pass goes down low to Jones. Jones kicks it out. Driving in now is Girouard, throws it up top to Welburn. Welburn drives in, throws a pass out to Battaglino. Battaglino dribbling around, throws it over to the corner. Girouard running baseline, turns around, kicks it out. Leonard fires for three, off the mark, rebound by Mattis. Mattis chucks it up to Lazowski, and it's knocked out of bounds by Leonard. It will stay with Brookline. Couple subs checking in for Wellesley. Number 11, Kate Morrow, and number 21, Shannon Welburn. Inbound to Bryant. Bryant holding it up top. Gives over to Lazowski. Lazowski dribbling around. Hands off to Rothstein. Throws it over to the wing to Mattis. Mattis steps back. Three ball off the mark. And it's chased down by Jones. Thrown up to Morrow and collides with Bryant. That will be a travel. I don't know if they called a travel or an offensive foul. I think it was a travel. And so that will give it back to Brookline. Mattis walks it up, gives it to Bryant. Bryant dribbles to her left, gives to Lazowski. Lazowski looking around. Throws it over to the corner. Bryant for three. No good. Rebound by McMahon. McMahon fighting off her defenders. Gives to a cutting Lazowski. Lazowski dribbles out. Pass goes off a foot and out of bounds. That will stay with Brookline. I liked the off-ball movement by Bryant there. Shot just didn't fall, and neither did this one. And McMahon can't chase that one down. Shots a little cold for Brookline here in the first quarter. 2 minutes left in the period. 7-6, the Wellesley lead. Welburn, bounce pass to Battaglino, dribbles across, slings it over to Morrow. Morrow running in, throws it out to Battaglino, across to Shannon Welburn, now to the corner to Jones. Jones gives to Shea Welburn, fires a three, no good, rebound Jones, putback is in. Allie Jones with 4 points so far, and it's a 9-6 lead for Wellesley. Bryant sees a lane, runs in, lost the ball, but draws a defensive foul. That will be Wellesley's third team foul. And first personal for Battaglino. Mattis steps back, three from the wing, no good. Cold shooting outing continues for Brookline here in the closing minutes of the first. Battaglino with the ball. Dribbles, throws a pass, deflected but recovered by Jones, throws back to Battaglino. Battaglino throws to the corner to Shannon Welburn. Welburn runs baseline. Her pass is blocked but recovered and thrown out to Shannon Welburn, who hits a three. Just like that, a 12-6 lead. Bryant driving in, hits traffic, steps back out, slings it across to Rothstein. Corner three, no good. Rebound by Shannon Welburn. Welburn running the floor. Looking around, throws a pass, and we've got a foul called on Brookline. That's going to be against Margot Mattis. That will be her first personal, third team foul. Inbound, floated up to Battaglino. Sent across to Morrow. Morrow dribbling pass, gets away from Jones, out of bounds. Lazowski throws it in to Mattis, who gives it across to Bryant. Bryant slings it to the corner to Rothstein. Now out to the wing to Mattis. Mattis drives in, floater, hits it. Nice bank in by Margot Mattis. She's got 4. Pass over to Battaglino, throws a pass through traffic, shot by Jones, might have been slightly blocked, but it's recovered, thrown out to Shannon Welburn. Another 3-ball, no good, and this one's gonna bounce out of bounds. Clock stops with just 0.8 seconds left. So Brookline is gonna have to throw it in and chuck it into Mattis. Mattis heaves, and shot wouldn't have counted, but it goes off the ceiling anyhow. And that is how the first quarter is going to end. Our score after 1, the Wellesley Raiders 12, the Brookline Warriors 8. Tara Battaglino leading the scorers for Wellesley with 5 points, Allie Jones with 4, and Shannon Welburn with 3. For Brookline, 4 points from Margot Mattis and 2 each from Faith Rothstein and Gigi McMahon. And it's tough to say what Brookline can do in terms of adjustments because they are getting some good looks on the outside. It's just the shots aren't falling, but we know those shots can fall. So really the only advice you can give if you're Coach Kendall Jones is keep taking your shots, you know, because those are going to fall. You know, if anything, maybe looking for some defensive adjustments. You know, Wellesley, their players run around a lot of off-ball movement, a lot of inside-out basketball. So there might be some defensive adjustments. Wellesley doesn't look for the 3-ball as often as some of Brookline's other opponents this season. So that might be a defensive adjustment they look to here in the second quarter. We shall see. Start of the second quarter, Wellesley starts with it. Shea Welburn hands it off to Shannon Welburn, throws inside to Battaglino, turn around, kicks it out. Morrow for 3, no good. Rebound is recovered by Mattis, and she draws an over-the-back foul. That's going to go against Shea Welburn. That'll be her second personal, 4th team foul. Bryant walks it up, throws it up to Rothstein. Rothstein from the wing gives it out to Bryant. Bryant dribbling around, goes around a couple of picks, and now hands off to Mattis. Mattis dribbling across, tries a pass through traffic, but it's stolen away. Too much traffic. Shannon Welburn throws it up to Battaglino, a little too far for the fast break lay-in. Kicks it out to Welburn, throws down low to a wide open Morrow for an easy layup. Defensive gaff there for Brookline as they give up the first points of the second quarter. Bryant slings it across, deflected but recovered by Rothstein. Given out to Mattis now. Mattis dribbling, crosses up, steps back, and fires along two. No good. Rebound by Battaglino. Now Shannon Welburn throws it up to Shea Welburn. Now throws across to Jones, whiffs on the lay-in, but gets her own rebound, but a foul is called, and that's going to go against Rothstein. Substitution checking in for Wellesley. Number 14, Annie Leonard, returns to the floor, replacing Shea Welburn. No substitutions yet for Brookline. Inbound goes to Leonard. Now given back to Shannon Welburn. Shannon Welburn poked loose by Mattis, recovered by Bryant. Bryant running the floor, desperate lay-in attempt, no good, but she draws a foul. You know, this is a tried and true method that Brookline sometimes uses when their shots go cold. Force things to the paint and draw fouls. And the first free throw off the mark from Gianna Bryant. That foul was called against Leonard, her first personal, 5th team foul. Bryant hits the second. First point of the day for Gianna Bryant as she goes 1 for 2 at the line. Shannon Welburn looking around, gets a pass to Battaglino, slings it across to Leonard. Now over to Jones. Jones passes out to Battaglino. Battaglino runs in, throws it out to the corner. Now over to Shannon Welburn. Now inside to Jones, outside to Leonard. Leonard dribbling through, lost the ball, but picks back up, desperately tries to throw a pass, but cannot get it off. And that will be Brookline ball. Another substitution for the Raiders, number 22, Bianca Horner, into the game. She replaces Kate Morrow. Mattis slings it over to Bryant. Bryant from the top around a pick. Now sees a lane, runs in, kicks it out to Lazowski. Lazowski throws it over to an open Mattis. 3-ball attempt. This one falls. Mattis with her first 3 of the day. She's got 7 points. Brookline now trails by just 2. Horner runs in, kicks it out. Battaglino for 3, no good. Rebound Mattis. Mattis thought about the home run pass to Bryant, but nothing doing there. Instead, she dribbles around, goes inside, and hits the mid-range to tie the game. Mattis's shots starting to fall, and we've got a tie game. Shannon Welburn throws to the corner to Leonard. Now out to Jones. Jones dribbles in, kicks it back out to Leonard. Leonard runs baseline, throws it across to Horner. Horner dribbles in, shot, no good. Rebound tipped and lost out of bounds, and that's going to stay with Wellesley. I don't know if McMahon thought that maybe that was going to be off Wellesley, but either way, a timeout is called by Wellesley. So Brookline's shot's starting to fall, so I can understand Wellesley calling a timeout at this juncture. I mean, if shots start falling for players like Margot Mattis or Gianna Bryant, then, you know, there's no two ways about it. Brookline can explode when those players are in the zone. I mean, I don't need to explain. Those of you who've watched my streams, you saw Gianna Bryant go off for 31 against Framingham, and you saw Mattis go off for 37 against Newton North. And that was all just last week. So far for the season, Mattis averaging 22.4 points per game on the season. Bryant averaging a clean 18 points per game. It's 2 very dangerous scorers. And Mattis has now hit a couple shots in a row. Wellesley perhaps calling this timeout to mess with the rhythm of the game. Maybe make some adjustments to try and account for that, and also to get their offense moving a little bit. Inbound to Leonard, down low to Jones, across to Horner, up top to Jones. Now back to Horner on the wing. Horner sees a lane, runs in, draws a foul. That foul is going to be on Mattis. She was trying to block that one, but couldn't get a position to do it cleanly. That'll be her second personal, 5th team foul. Horner going to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And she hits them both. Horner with her first points, and she breaks a 6-0 run by Brookline to give the Raiders back the lead. Pass goes over to Lazowski, now up top to Mattis, and over to Bryant. Bryant dribbles against the picks and draws a defensive foul. I believe that's going to be against, no, it's going to be against Leonard. That's her second personal, 6th team foul, and she subs out now for Girouard. Lazowski looking for the inbound. She's got to throw it in. She gets it in to Bryant. Bryant fakes the handoff, sees a lane, goes inside, and gets the layup. Good fake by Gianna Bryant. And she got the rim bounce for 2. We're all tied up at 16. Girouard throws to Horner. Horner throws inside to a cutting Battaglino, turns around, kicks it out to Girouard. Now to Shannon Welburn at the top. Welburn gives to Battaglino. Battaglino dribbling, gives to Horner. Now to the corner. Jones running baseline, gets stuck and throws a pass, but miscommunicates, and they lose it out of bounds. First substitution of the day for Brookline, number 22, Iris Liebman, checks in, replacing Jenna Lazowski. 4 minutes left in the half. Bryant walks it up. We're tied at 16. Gives over to Liebman. Liebman holding it, swings it over to Mattis. Mattis dribbles in, fires a floater, no good. Almost got a difficult shot there. Jones off the rebound, throws a long pass. It's broken up, but recovered on the ground by Battaglino. Jump ball forced by Rothstein. Possession arrow to Brookline. Bryant walking it up. Dribbling around a pick. Knifing through, kicks it out. Rothstein from the corner, no good, too far. Rebound tipped several ways, but it's recovered by Welburn. Welburn throws it up to Girouard. Girouard in the corner, gives it to Welburn. Welburn throws it out to Battaglino. Now up top to Horner. Over to the wing to Jones. Back up top to Battaglino. Back to the wing to Girouard, and now to Jones. Now across to Battaglino. Inside to Jones. Jones backing down, turns around, fires a pass. Reverse layup attempt, no good. Rebound Mattis. Mattis running in transition. Steps back, pulls up mid-range, no good. Rebound tipped and recovered by Jones. Throws it up for Welburn. Welburn running in. Fast break lay-in is good. Shannon Welburn now with 5 points. Mattis throws one up for McMahon. Tries a layup, no good. Shots still not falling for Brookline as they've suddenly gone cold. Rebound by, I believe, Girouard was given to Battaglino. Now given to Welburn. Welburn hands off to Girouard. Now given to Jones. Jones inside to Horner. Horner turns around. Offensive foul. Horner hooked the hip there, and you can't do that. That is an offensive foul. That'll be her first personal 7th team foul. All defensive fouls for the remaining 2+ minutes of this half will send Brookline to the line. Mattis dribbling, gives to Iris Liebman. Liebman dribbling across, gives to Rothstein. Rothstein dribbles to the top, gives it to Bryant. Bryant tried to go around a pick, but it wasn't there. Instead, crosses up, runs in, fires a shot, no foul called, and they say out on Brookline. Kate Morrow checks in, replaces Bianca Horner. Less than 2 minutes left in the half, 18-16, Wellesley leads. Pass up to Battaglino, throws it down low to Jones. Jones backing down, fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound Battaglino. Battaglino turns around, reverse layup is good. Battaglino now at 7 points today. Mattis running it, knifing through, finds a lane, hits the layup, and draws the foul. Great slashing by Margot Mattis. She is the first player to reach double figures. She's now got 11. And before the end one, subbing in for Brookline for the first time today, number 21, Olivia Matarazza. She replaces Iris Liebman. The end one is good. 20-19, Wellesley leads Brookline. Welburn dribbling up top and draws a reach-in foul. And that's going to be Mattis's third foul. That could spell trouble for Brookline down the road. As Wellesley is getting 1-1 at 6 team fouls. So the refs stop that as they realize you don't shoot the bonus until 7 fouls. They thought it was 17 fouls. It's actually 6. So it's been corrected to simply an inbound. Now the inbound goes to Jones. Now over to Welburn. Handed off to Morrow. Morrow dribbling around, throws a pass that sails high, and that's going to give it back to Brookline. Mattis brings it up, just over a minute left. Around a pick, throws a pass over to Bryant. Bryant fakes, steps aside, fires from the wing, no good. Rebound is going to result in an over-the-back call against Matarazza. That'll be her first personal, and now it is 17 fouls. And now Wellesley will be shooting the bonus. That is Matarazza's first personal. And now Allie Jones to the line for 1-1. First one's no good. Rebound is won by Battaglino. Battaglino's been torturing Brookline on the boards so far today, and a long 3 attempt from Girouard is no good. Another rebound is going to result in a jump ball. Possession arrow to Wellesley. Welburn looking, throws it up, and it's deflected, but chased down by Battaglino. Battaglino dribbling, trying to find a passing lane. Finally gets one to Welburn. Welburn runs in and travels. Inbound to Bryant. Bryant runs in, turns around. Holding it on the wing, calling for a pick. Goes around the pick, goes inside, forced the layup, no good. Rebound McMahon. McMahon manages to pass it out to Mattis. Mattis dribbling across, looking, hands off to Bryant. Bryant slings it over to Rothstein. Rothstein gives to Mattis. Mattis fires, hits it! A big 3 for Margot Mattis gives Brookline the lead. Ball's almost stolen, but they get it to Welburn. Welburn, with just 10 seconds left, throws it up. Girouard back to Welburn. Now to Battaglino, 5 seconds left. Battaglino throws down low to Jones. Jones pulls up mid-range and gets it. And that's going to end the half at a tie score. Our score at half, the Brookline Warriors 22, the Wellesley Raiders 22. Like I said, you know, you can't look past an opponent even if they are lower ranked, even if you've beaten higher ranked opponents. And so far, Wellesley proving that by forcing a tie score through the first half. Point totals so far, Margot Mattis leading all scorers with 15 points. Gianna Bryant has 3. Faith Rothstein and Gigi McMahon have 2 points each. For Wellesley, 7 points from Tara Battaglino, 6 from Allie Jones, 5 from Shannon Welburn, and 2 each from Kate Morrow and Bianca Horner. At this halftime, I would like to take a moment for a local charity spotlight. I'd like to tell you about Language Virtual. Language Virtual is a nonprofit organization made by Brookline High School students in order to help other students all over the world. Language Virtual offers free English language lessons online to students around the globe. These lessons are taught by volunteer high school students, many of them from right here in Brookline. They are recruited by Language Virtual to teach these ELL lessons through the simplest, most tried and true method of learning a language: conversation. To date, Language Virtual has recruited over 100 teachers to teach over 700 students across more than 10 different countries. And with the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, Language Virtual has seen an influx of students of Ukrainian descent displaced by the war and hoping these English lessons can help them adjust to their new living situations. Visit languagevirtual.org to find out how you can register, either as a volunteer teacher or as a student in need of these English lessons. You can also donate money to Language Virtual to help them continue teaching students in need and fostering these worldwide connections. Once again, that's languagevirtual.org. And as always, you can find all the information you need about Language Virtual in the description section down below. And as always, if you enjoy this live stream, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. And if you've got something you'd like to say, I encourage you to say it in the live chat. But for now, that is halftime. Brookline 22, Wellesley 22. I'm Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I'll take a brief break off the mic, but I'll be back for the second half. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to Schlunt's Gym on the campus of Brookline High School in Brookline, Massachusetts. I am once again Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live for today's Division I high school varsity girls basketball contest between the visiting Wellesley High Raiders and the hosting Brookline High Warriors. So far we are at a dead heat, 22-22 through the first half. A young Wellesley squad currently sitting at a 500 record at 8-8, 19th in the Division I power rankings, putting up a tremendous fight against a Brookline squad sitting at 10-3, a 7-game win streak, and 6th in the power rankings. So it'll be interesting to see how these two teams respond here in the second half. I think now that it's started to get a little darker outside, I'm going to up the exposure a bit. Maybe not. I think I'll keep it where it is, actually. It's always so weird judging things with the lighting, and well, we've got one team out on the floor with about 30 seconds left on the halftime clock. We are missing something. Oh yeah, the other team. Wellesley still in the locker room, I guess. I don't know what that's about. We got some extra non-point stats for you here at halftime, courtesy of Elliot Schickler of Patch.com. Margot Mattis with a team-leading 7 rebounds to go along with her team-leading 15 points. Gigi McMahon has 4 rebounds. Jenna Lazowski and Gianna Bryant have 2 steals apiece. There are the Wellesley Raiders, and they're rushing out onto the floor, realizing they're running a little behind. Brookline will get the first possession of the third quarter. And here we go. Gianna Bryant bringing it up to start the third. Goes around a pick, holding it on the wing. Throws it up top to Jenna Lazowski. Lazowski now gives to Faith Rothstein. Now over to Margot Mattis. Mattis hands off to Bryant. Bryant slings it across to Lazowski. Lazowski in the corner. Throws it over to Rothstein. Rothstein dribbles out of the corner and gives to Mattis. Mattis dribbling, crossing up. Hands it out to Bryant. Bryant long 3 attempt. It falls! Gianna Bryant with just her second made field goal so far today. She's got 6 points. Shea Welburn walking it up against the press, floats it over to Allie Jones. Jones had 6 points in the first half, including the last bucket of the second quarter. Now it's back up top to Shea Welburn. Around a pick, gives it to Girouard, throws it up top to Jones. Jones, her defender falls, and she goes up for 2. 8 points now for Allie Jones. Brookline working it up quick. Mattis running around, floater, hits it. Or I should say mid-range jumper. Mattis now with 17 points. Pass goes across to Jones, now up to Kate Morrow. Back out to Jones, up top to Welburn. Welburn gives it over to the corner, back to Morrow. Morrow dribbles, picks it up, slings it across to Welburn. Welburn runs in, tries an extra pass, gets it to Battaglino. Battaglino travels. It's too bad she made a nice hook shot there, but that one's not going to count. Long throw up to Rothstein. Rothstein gives it to Mattis. Swung across, gets through the hands of Lazowski, but is saved by Bryant. Bryant spins, runs in, kicks it out. Lazowski from the corner, no good. Rebound tracked down by Battaglino. Thrown up to Welburn. Welburn lost it, but recovered it and gets a pass out to Girouard. Running in, desperate shot, falls. Laura Girouard with her first points of the day, and it's a 1-point game. Mattis steps back, looking around. Now gives it to Bryant. Bryant swings it across to Rothstein. Now back to Mattis. Mattis unloads from deep, no good. And that's going to bounce out of bounds. (27-26), Brookline leads Wellesley. Inbound goes to Jones. Jones gives to Girouard. Back over to Jones. Jones dribbling through, has to pick up her dribble and passes over to Welburn. Welburn dribbles in, kicks out to the corner. Girouard for three, no good. Rebound tipped, but recovered by Welburn, given out to Morrow. Up top to Welburn, around a pick. Throws a pass across to Battaglino. Battaglino starts running in, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound Mattis. Mattis running, and it's knocked away from her from behind. Loose ball is fallen on, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow to Wellesley. That was Battaglino from behind, as now Shannon Welburn subs in, replacing Kate Morrow. Shannon Welburn had 5 points in the first half. Now Shea Welburn brings it up, hands it off to Shannon. Now pass over to Battaglino. Battaglino running in, tries a desperate pass, gets it away to Girouard. Bounce pass through a dangerous area, and a jump ball is forced by McMahon as she got her hands on it, along with Allie Jones. Possession arrow to Brookline. Mattis on the wing, starts to drive, gives to Lazowski, now to Bryant. Bryant thought about the shot, steps in, steps back, fires from the corner, swish! Gianna Bryant with some big threes here in the third. She's got 9 points now. Brookline up by 4. Shea Welburn running in, spins, shot, blocked, not cleanly. That foul will go against Gigi McMahon, who almost had a very nice block there, but could not make it clean. First free throw from Shea Welburn is good. Second one is good. Welburn, 2 for 2 at the line. Long throw up to Rothstein. Mid-range, hits it. Don't blink, folks. This game's moving fast. Pass up to Shea Welburn, juggled. The press works for Brookline. Bounce pass to Bryant, almost lost the ball, and she has to reset the play. Throws it down low to Mattis, and Mattis takes it and hits it. An aggressive pass from Gianna Bryant. Finds Mattis, and she manages to collect it for the easy lay-in. Brookline now up by 6 as a timeout is called by Wellesley. Margot Mattis now with 19 points to lead all scorers. Gianna Bryant with 9 points, 6 of them coming here in the third. Faith Rothstein now with 4, Gigi McMahon with 2. For Wellesley, Allie Jones now their leading scorer with 8 points. Tara Battaglino with 7. Shannon Welburn with 5, and then 2 points each from Shea Welburn, Kate Morrow, Bianca Horner, and Laura Girouard. So an impressive effort coming from the underclassmen from Wellesley. They are going to be, regardless of how this game turns out, they are going to be a very exciting team in years to come. And would you look at this? Seeing the floor for the first time in over a week. Number 12, Talia Thompson, has returned to the floor for Brookline. Welburn bringing it up, gets trapped, passes out of it to Jones. Jones slings it across to Girouard, running baseline, gets trapped, throws it out to Battaglino. Battaglino throws back to the corner to Girouard. Girouard turning around, looking for somewhere to go. Floats a pass inside to Jones. Jones turning around, finds an opening. Shot won't fall, but she gets her own rebound. Shot again won't fall. Rebound by Mattis. Chucks it up to an open Bryant. Bryant goes up, no good. Travels. Bryant was trying to get that shot off without a dribble, and Talia Thompson now checks out in favor of Jenna Lazowski. Shannon Welburn dribbling, floats a pass over to Battaglino. Inside now to Shea Welburn. Shot no good. Rebound Bryant. Bryant getting trapped. Manages to pass out of it to Mattis. Mattis now bringing it up. Racing in. Bounce pass to an open McMahon for 2. Gigi McMahon now with 4 points. Bounce pass intercepted by Lazowski. The press working wonders for Brookline as Lazowski goes up, blocked by Girouard. Girouard dribbling, almost poked loose, but gets it up to Battaglino. Euro step and draws a foul. Brookline starting to find their rhythm here in the third quarter as they now lead Wellesley by 8 points. But Tara Battaglino will be going to the line for 2 off of Gigi McMahon's second personal. In and out on the first one, no good. Substitution for Wellesley, number 11, Kate Morrow, replaces number 24, Laura Girouard. Battaglino off on both free throws, and the rebound is chased down by Rothstein. Mattis walking it up. Starts to dribble in, tries another dangerous bounce pass. That bounces off a foot and out of bounds. I think Mattis was expecting a third defender to come after her, but instead just kind of backed off. So Mattis had a bit of a lane to the hoop on that one, but went for the pass. Mattis unloads from the corner, swish! 22 points already for Margot Mattis. As Brookline again working the press. Battaglino throws it up to Shannon Welburn. Welburn trying to keep her dribble, getting smothered, passes out to Shea Welburn, and a timeout is called by Wellesley. 2:17 left in the quarter, and Brookline leads by 11. Brookline outscoring Wellesley in this quarter 17-6. They've made a huge adjustment there, and importantly, their shots have started to fall. They've started to hit those shots from beyond the arc. It's been a huge change, and it's like I said, when you're getting good looks and the shots aren't falling, but you know from experience that those shots can fall for you, there's really not much other advice to give than just keep shooting it. And it might be a frustrating lack of insight, but really that's as simple as it gets. Coaches themselves will tell you that, when you're a good shooter and the shots don't fall, to a certain extent, the only solution is to just keep shooting until they start falling and you start hitting that rhythm again. Brookline's starting to hit that rhythm again here in the third, and the results can be seen on the scoreboard. Inbound gets to Shea Welburn. Welburn around to pick. Throws it down low. Battaglino bounce pass to Jones. Out to the corner to Morrow. Across to Shannon Welburn. 3-ball, no good. Rebound by Bryant. Bryant throws a pass to nobody, and it's intercepted by Battaglino. Knocked away by Rothstein. Chased down by Morrow. Morrow tries to pass out of the trap to Battaglino. It's ripped away by Mattis, but they call the jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Wellesley. Inbound goes to Jones. Back out to Shea Welburn. Welburn looking for somewhere to go. Throws a pass down low. Battaglino kicks it out. Morrow sides against the shot, gives to Jones. Back up top to Battaglino. Battaglino runs in, slings it out to Morrow. Morrow lost it, and that's going to be a Brookline ball. Mattis bringing it up. Steps back, swings it over to Bryant. Bryant, deep three attempt, no good. Someone might have got a piece of that one, as it's now given to Shannon Welburn. Now given to Battaglino. Battaglino around a pick, throws down low to Jones. Now out to Shea Welburn. Steps in, kicks it to Shannon Welburn. Outside shot, no good. Rebound taken off the bounce by McMahon. McMahon runs it up the floor, gives out to Bryant. Bryant runs it into the corner, sees a room on the baseline, and hits the running floater. Gianna Bryant, the second player to reach double figures today. She's got 11, and Brookline, just like that, is up by 13. Battaglino floats one over to Jones. Jones pass deflected by Mattis, taken away by Lazowski, thrown up to a wide open Bryant. Fast break layup is hit and one. Brookline has rediscovered its rhythm here in the second quarter. Brookline has almost matched their scoring total for the entire first half here in the third quarter alone. 19 points from Brookline here in the third. No good on the end one. Rebound by McMahon. Kicks it out to Bryant. Bryant fakes, steps back. 3-ball. No good. Rebound recovered by Wellesley. Pass goes up to Shea Welburn. Welburn throws it inside to Jones. Jones tries a shot. No good. Rebound tipped. Recovered by McMahon. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Mattis chucks one up. Barely caught by Bryant. Bryant looks at the clock and starts to dribble. Brookline probably looking for the last shot. Counting down, Bryant runs in, loses the ball. It bounced over to Rothstein, over to Mattis. Mattis fakes, lost the ball. And Jones fires one last heave, nowhere near close, but a good last defensive stand by Wellesley, if nothing else. As the quarter ends in dominant fashion for Brookline, they outscore Wellesley 19-6. After playing it even through the first two quarters, 22-22, Brookline simply explodes here in the third. You know, like I said, the shots really just started falling. Also defensively, they started playing a lot more aggressive on the press, and they started really crowding the inside because that's where Wellesley was getting a lot of their shots. You know, this isn't like some of the other top-ranked teams who can hit you from the perimeter and from the inside. And so you have to really account for the perimeter because that's where, you know, the three-pointers can be really dangerous and really add up a lot. You know, this is a team that you have to defend a lot more heavily on the inside. You know, Allie Jones and Tara Battaglino, you know, were cleaning up inside in the first half. But Brookline, you know, they've really allowed their defense to collapse more inside the paint and make the Wellesley post players face a lot of quick triple teams. And that's really sealed off the Raiders' offense. Margot Mattis leading all scorers with 22 points. Gianna Bryant with 13, including 11 in the third quarter alone. Mattis looking for an inbound, slings it into Rothstein after the first option was covered. Now it's handed over to Bryant. Bryant dribbling around, goes around a pick, gives to Mattis. Mattis dribbling around, running in, pulls up mid-range, no good. Rebound, Battaglino. Leonard walking it up for the Raiders. Starts to dribble through, slings a pass out to Shea Welburn, tries for three, no good. Rebound tipped and won by Mattis. And Mattis has her pocket picked by Shea Welburn, and Welburn hits the fast break lay-in. Bryant walking it up, gives to Mattis. Mattis up top to Lazowski, now over to Rothstein. Rothstein dribbles across, gives to Mattis. Mattis, quick fire, no good. Rebound tipped and chased down by Battaglino. Leonard brings it up, her team trails by 13. Leonard runs in, swings it across to Girouard. Girouard runs in, passes out. Shea Welburn backing down, gives it out to Battaglino. Battaglino runs in, hits a wall, turns around, pass off the mark, but chased down by Welburn. Welburn dribbling around a picks, bounce pass to Girouard, inside to Jones. Jones running out of time on the shot clock, passes out. Welburn for three, hits the three. Shea Welburn with 5 quick points to cut it down to a 10-point deficit. Mattis dribbling up top, gives to Lazowski, now to Bryant. Bryant holding it up top. Dribbles, gives to Mattis. Mattis sees a lane, dribbles in, tries a pass through to McMahon. McMahon barely picks it up, gets it out, knocked away by Battaglino, but she could not save it, and it will stay Brookline ball. Again, the passing lanes down low get so tight. And that just, you know, set off a sequence of Brookline not being able to grip the ball. Inbound to Bryant. Bryant fakes the pass, turns around and dribbles, gives out to Lazowski. Now up to Mattis. Mattis turns around, fires from the wing, swish! 25 points now for Margot Mattis, and she's got Brookline's first points of the fourth. Against the press, Wellesley Goes across half court. Girouard gets a pass over to Jones. Now to Wellesley. Wellesley runs in, kicks it to the corner. Leonard for three, no good. Rebound by Jones, pass to Leonard across. Kept in bounds and gets it to Wellesley. Up top to Battaglino. Battaglino draws a defensive foul. I think that's going to go against Jenna Lazowski. That'll be her second personal, third team foul. Not a lot of fouls here in the second half after what was a very physical first half where both teams got in the bonus. Leonard over to Wellesley, around a pick, floats it to Jones on the roll, pass down low. Battaglino recovers the pass but whiffs on the shot. Rebound by McMahon. Mattis walks it up, throws it up to Lazowski. Lazowski dribbling, turns around, throws it up top to Rothstein. Gives it over to Bryant. Bryant dribbling around, drives in, shot no good. Blocked by Wellesley. It'll be Brookline ball. Brookline fans were looking for a foul on that one, but no such call as Iris Liebman checks back into the game, replacing Lazowski. Quick inbound to Mattis. Mattis fires, hits the shot, and her feet were beyond the line. That'll be another three ball. 28 points now for Mattis. Jones running it up, gives it over to Wellesley. Wellesley pulls up from the stripe and hits it. Shea Wellesley having herself a strong fourth quarter. She's got 7 here in this frame, but her team still trails by 13. Mattis dribbling, crossing up, stepping back, and gets it to Rothstein. Rothstein from the top gives over to Bryant. Bryant fakes, steps, fires from three, no good. Rebound by Leonard. Leonard brings it up, throws down low to Jones. Jones turns around, shot no good. More good defense in the post by Brookline, and now Mattis walks it up. Timeout called by Brookline. 48-35, the Brookline lead with 4:01 on the clock here in the fourth. Margot Mattis leading the scoring for Brookline with 20. I think I might have my counts wrong. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, so Mattis has 27 points. So I think that last one actually counted as a 2. I thought they signaled for a 3, but if my math is correct here on the scoreboard, it was actually a 2. Mattis has 27, Bryant with 13, and then 4 points each from Faith Rothstein and Gigi McMahon. For Wellesley, Shea Wellesley, now the leading scorer after an explosive fourth quarter so far. The freshman has 9 points. Allie Jones with 8. Tara Battaglino with 7. All of those points coming in the first half. And then 5 from Shannon Wellesley and 2 points each from Kate Morrow, Bianca Horner, and Laura Girouard. Out of the timeout and inbound to Mattis. Mattis holding it up top. Dribbles around a pick. Swings it over to Lazowski. Now to Bryant. Bryant hands off to Liebman. Liebman dribbling. Back up top to Bryant. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They got to find something. Bryant pulls up from 3. Swish! Gianna Bryant now with 16 points today. And Brookline is up by 16. Battaglino pass to Wellesley. Wellesley draws a foul. 4 personal fouls for Margot Mattis, 4 team fouls for Brookline. 1 more, and they're going to have to take her out of the game to make sure she doesn't foul out. That rebound recovered by Battaglino. Putback's no good, but she gets her own rebound and draws another foul. You know, one thing I will always say is, regardless of whether I agree or disagree with the officials' calls, you have to respect these guys because, you know, they do a very thankless job for not a lot of pay, and they'll walk if you don't respect them, and a lot of them do. So I don't necessarily agree with every call the officials have made today, but I respect that it's still their call. Leonard fires from 3, off the mark, out of bounds, Could not be saved by Girouard. Substitution coming back in for Brookline. Gigi McMahon returns, replacing Iris Liebman. Mattis walks it up. Dribbling around, hands off to Bryant. Now over to Mattis, just over 2.5 minutes left in this one. Brookline up by 16. Bryant runs in, awkward floater, no good. Rebound by Leonard. Pass gets up to Jones. Jones passes out to Leonard. Leonard bounce pass to Welburn. Welburn around a pick. Passes it out to Girouard. Girouard around a pick, turns around, looking around. Pass floated over to Welburn. Welburn fires from just outside of the blocks, and Shea Welburn now has 11. Mattis gives it over to Bryant. Up top to Rothstein, now over to Lazowski, to Mattis, now to the corner to Bryant. No opening so far as it's given back out to Mattis, now slung across to Rothstein, now to Lazowski and to Bryant. Bryant starts dribbling, gives it out. Lazowski, long two attempt, no good. Rebound recovered by Battaglino. Given now to Jones. Jones over to Welburn. Welburn throws to a wide open Battaglino down low. Defensive blown coverage, and Battaglino has her first points since halftime. 51-39, the Brookline lead with 1:14 left on the clock. Margot Mattis still leading all scores with 27, Gianna Bryant with 16. And Faith Rothstein and Gigi McMahon with 4 each. For Wellesley, Shea Welburn leading the way with 11 points, Tara Battaglino with 9, Allie Jones with 8, Shannon Welburn with 5, and 2 points each from Kate Morrow, Bianca Horner, and Laura Girouard. You know, Brookline's, really been playing the more conservative run out the clock game here in the fourth. After outscoring Wellesley about, 19-6 in that third quarter. Actually, Wellesley has outscored Brookline by a point here in the fourth quarter so far. Inbound does get into Olivia Matarazza, who has re-entered the game. Bryant running with it. Gives it out to Mattis. Mattis just holding it. Now dribbles. Now starts to dribble in. Brookline looking for some foul calls, but they're not getting them. Now they get one. That one is going to go against Shea Welburn. Or Shannon Welburn, I guess. First personal, second team foul. McMahon inbounds to Bryant. Bryant trying to dribble through, draws another reach foul, this one against Battaglino. You could see Bryant was looking to pass to a cutting Olivia Matarazza, but Battaglino hindered that one, and that will be her third team foul. Rothstein chucks it up to Mattis. Mattis holding the ball, running in, pulls up mid-range, hits it. 29 points now for Margot Mattis as the seconds tick down on this one. Leonard throws it up to Welburn, now across to Battaglino. Battaglino running out, kicks it out. Corner three from Leonard, no good. Rebound collected by Mattis. Mattis running the floor, draws a foul. That foul will go against Shannon Welburn, her second personal, fourth team foul. Just 21.4 seconds. Inbound to Bryant. Bryant simply running around with it, and it looks like they're just going to let Brookline hold it here in the final seconds. 10 seconds left, and we're simply counting this one down. Brookline will capture their 8th straight win as they defeat the Wellesley Raiders at home. The final score, Brookline 53, Wellesley 39. So a bit of a shaky start for Brookline, but one pleasant pattern that's shown itself through these past couple of games, this one and the Newton North one, is that Brookline has sort of evolved in a way from a team that gets out to a hot start and then falters down the stretch into a team that can start to find its heat and find its rhythm after a cold start. And that's a very important quality to have, you know, come playoff time. And you'll be certain they'll be grateful to have developed that part of their game as a team once the MIAA tournament comes around. But for this game, that's going to do it. Final scoring totals. Margot Mattis leading the way with 29, just 1 point short of having her second straight 30-point game. But still an impressive outing. For Gianna Bryant, 16 points. And Faith Rothstein and Gigi McMahon with 4 points each. For Wellesley, Shea Welburn, a strong outing from the freshman, 11 points, including 9 in the fourth quarter. Tara Battaglino, another freshman, with 9 points, 7 of which came in the first half. Allie Jones finished with 8 points, 6 in the first half. Shannon Welburn had 5 points. I think all of them came in the first half. And then Kate Morrow, Bianca Horner, and Laura Girouard finished with 2 points each. So hats off to Wellesley, a young team and a much lower ranked team. They put up a very strong fight against a strong Brookline squad in that first half, and though the wheels came off in the second half, you know, mark my words, that's going to be an exciting Wellesley team to watch in the future. But that's going to do it for this one. Remember, if you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. And if you got something to say, I encourage you to say it in the comment section after the live stream is concluded. Last bit of stats, Margot Mattis actually finishing with a double-double. According to Elliot Schickler of Patch.com, she had 11 rebounds along with her 29 points. So a double-double for Mattis. Gigi McMahon also a strong day on the boards with 8 rebounds of her own. But wrapping things up, remember you can go to the description section down below, check out all the information you need about our local charity Spotlight Language Virtual. If you are a bilingual high school student who wants to help some kids in need, you can sign up as a volunteer English language lesson teacher. If you or someone you know is a child in need of these English language lessons, they can sign up as a student as well. And you can also just donate to the cause to help make sure they have the resources to keep up their great work. All of that at the link down below in the description section. Bottom right corner of the screen, you can see the URL to my personal website, jessesports.com. Find out more about me, the freelance sportscasting services that I provide to various teams, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team. Below that, my email address, jgms88@gmail.com. Contact me directly with any questions or requests you may have. And below that, the URL to my Instagram account, instagram.com/jgms88. Follow me on Instagram where I post highlights from previous live streams. But for this live stream, that's going to do it. The final score here at Schluntz, Brookline 53, Wellesley 39. Brookline faces a challenge in the first half, but pulls away in the third quarter to secure their 8th straight win. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan from Schluntz Gym. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.